Princess has a brand new update to their app, and we have never seen anything like this before, so we've got to talk about it. Second up, is Carnival Cruise Line up to something? I am wondering, with the latest press release that Carnival Corporation has made, finally, how much does Princess pay me to talk about Princess all the time? And number 4, we're going to be talking about the Seabourn updated loyalty program and what that really means for people that sail on Seabourn. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Friday. It is July 18th of 2025. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, will you please click on that subscribe button? And if you appreciate my updates, please give this video a thumbs up. We welcome you if you are new around here. We talk about cruising 6 days a week, and when we go somewhere, we take you with us. Right now, we've been taking you with us. We are on a Viking River cruise on the beautiful Rhine River right now. We have just pulled into the port of Rüdesheim. We had a whole live going along today as we sailed along the middle Rhine, which is supposed to be the most scenic part of the Rhine River. And we did a sail away last night from Cologne, Germany. And we'll just kind of see what happens next. I don't think there'll be a sail away this evening because it's going to be at 1 a.m. I am sure there's not going to be a sail away, but just come along and join us. Now, I want to start at the very top today talking about this app update that Princess Cruises just released. If you have not looked at your Princess app for a couple of days, you go in, you are going to see that you are required to download the new update. When you look at the update in the App Store, you know how they always have a little blurb to say whatever it is that this new update is based on. That says what's new is the support for future food and beverage initiatives. We've never seen anything like this. I've talked for a long time now. I've done lots of videos about what's included in the Plus package, what's included in the Premier package. I've been doing this long enough that I update you when there are changes to the packages, changes to the pricing on the packages. But you know what? Based on what this is, it makes me start to worry a little bit. With food and beverage initiatives, what would that be? I am a little bit worried. This is what I think of first. I think, is Princess going to start breaking out how they sell their beverage packages, how they sell their Wi-Fi packages, how they sell their specialty dining packages? When you look at other cruise lines, those are separated out. Nobody else has a package that has it all together. It was really interesting to me the other day. Someone posted in our Facebook group. So if you're not in our Facebook group, come and join us. It's just called Let's Go Travel Tips. But someone said, why does Princess push the Plus package so much? Well, you know what? Of course they push it because I am sure they feel like they make a lot of money doing that. When you look at what is included in the Plus package, you have to really think about whether or not it's going to work for you. A lot of people book it out of convenience. We just book it to have the faster Wi-Fi. You only get that max Wi-Fi with the Plus package or the Premier package. You can't even buy it separate. And so we have started paying for that. Since we had that Love Boat cruise on the Enchanted Princess that sailed August 31st, that's right when Princess was introducing this faster Wi-Fi. It is indeed faster than the regular Wi-Fi that you get. And so that's why we pay for it. Do they make money on us? Absolutely, they make money on us. I know they do. And so, let's think about maybe what they're going to start doing. When you think of Royal Caribbean, you think of Norwegian, you think of Celebrity, and you think of Carnival, their beverage packages are so expensive. They are so much more expensive than it is to buy the Plus package that gives you all the other things. When you think of Norwegian, Carnival, and Royal Caribbean, like I just mentioned, because that's like who a lot of the players in this game are here, you have to pay for Wi-Fi separately, and if you want fast Wi-Fi, you have to pay even more. It's really interesting. Same with specialty dinings. You'll be buying that specialty dining package, and so anyway, it's really interesting what we're saying here. So I want to hear in the comments what you think this could possibly mean. And don't worry, I'm not giving Princess ideas. They have their own ideas. They have their own executives in charge of this. We're just talking it over, okay? That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that they're going to start breaking things out and selling them separately. And of course, it's not going to be as good of a deal, right? So we'll keep our eye on that, and I'll update you once we hear anything on it, or if we hear anything different about the packages. So yeah, I have a feeling that there is a lot in motion right now behind the scenes of Princess. I don't know, I don't have anybody telling me that, but just from the update that we've seen, and some like the Plus and Premier packages costing $5 more per day when you book them on board, just a lot of things. I'm wondering what is coming. So we'll keep our eye out and be talking about it here together. Alrighty, let's talk about the update that Seabourn just made to their loyalty program. This is coming on the heels of what Carnival Cruise Line just did, which was a worse package for their guests. Seabourn, on the other hand, has really made a change that is much better for their guests. So based on what Seabourn is doing, it is going to mean that 23% of their current guests enrolled in their loyalty program are going to get an upgrade. They are going to be at a higher level with their Club Rewards program. What are the things that people want that upgrade for? Upgraded Wi-Fi, and free included laundry. Those are the things that people really want and are going to have more people being able to access with the update that Seabourn has made. The other important update is they're going to make it so that guests will now earn Seabourn Club points if they pay for upgrades to the penthouse or premium suites. And Diamond and Diamond Elite events are going to be reinstated on every voyage. So people love these kind of events, so they're going to reinstate them. The other thing that they're going to do with the new program, if you sail on Seabourn enough to earn 350 club days, you are going to earn a 7-day complimentary cruise. And if you after that 7-day complimentary cruise, 110 days later of sailing, you're going to get a 14-day complimentary cruise. And then every 110 days after that, you get a free 7-day cruise. Can you believe that? They do consider Seabourn to have the strongest loyalty program in the industry, and I think we can see why. Think of what that means to get a free cruise every time you sail that many days, and to have a program change that automatically upgrades 23% of your guests. Do you know what this says to me? Two things. Number one, Seabourn values their loyal customers. They do. They get it. They get loyalty. And second, they want to keep them. They do not want their loyal guests going to any other cruise line. They want them to stay with them. When you think of the Seabourn experience, there are other cruise lines that you can choose that would give you a similar experience, but why would you? Once you reach that first level, you get that 7-day cruise at that 350-day level, sail 110 more days. You know, when you think of 110 more days, that's like 3.5 months. And so if you sail much, you're going to get that 14-day cruise, and then every 110 days after that, you get 7 days. So why would you go to any other cruise line? So let me know in the comments if you have sailed Seabourn, and if this makes you want to sail Seabourn and stay loyal to Seabourn. Makes me really excited that we've got a cruise line out there that gets it. So now we're split with the changes that Carnival Corporation, owns both Carnival Cruise Line and Seabourn, as well as some other cruise lines. And so now we're split. We have one update that with Carnival Cruise Line seems like they don't get loyalty, but with the Seabourn one, they do get loyalty. So we'll see what comes down next. It'll be kind of interesting. So put in the comments who you think we're going to see a loyalty update from next, just for fun. This just is for fun. Okay. So next we are going to talk about what Carnival Cruise Line is up to, and then hang on, I'm going to let you know how much Princess pays me for talking about Princess Cruises. Alrighty, so with Carnival Cruise Line, July 17th, just yesterday, Carnival Cruise Line made a really big announcement, and I think it's a big deal. So I want to hear from those of you that like to play the casino on Carnival, on Princess, on Celebrity, whatever cruise line. So here's what Carnival Corporation announced. They announced that they have just joined the American Gaming Association, and they are the very first cruise line to join the American Gaming Association. So the American Gaming Association is a big deal. They generally have only casinos that are land-based. in their association. So let me know what you think about this, because I have noticed just watching trends, not just with people that I get to talk with and book cruises with, but also people that I read a lot of Facebook groups. Like I'm always telling you, I keep up on a lot of different trends, and playing in the casino is huge, and it is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. And a few things are interesting to me about this. Some people can go ahead and play in the casino. They can stay in with easily in with how much they have decided they're going to spend. That's their entertainment money. That's what they do. There are other people that can't do that. And it's kind of the same thing as, like, you know, you give me 5 pieces of chocolate and you just tell me to eat 3 of them. Well, I really want to eat 5, and I probably will eat 5 if that is what there is. And so I don't have the discipline with that, and I recognize that. And so the same thing goes for playing in the casino. Some people have the discipline to stay right where they thought they want to be, not spend any more, and other people don't. So the thing that worries me about this trend is the people that don't have that discipline. And why do I worry about that? I don't know, because I don't play in the casino. I don't have that worry. But I just want to put this out here as a trend for what we're seeing in cruising. And it'll be interesting to see if any other cruise lines end up joining the American Gaming Association as well. I do notice that there are a lot more partnerships with cruise lines with land-based casinos. So a lot going on there, and I know a lot of you know a lot more about it than I do, so please drop the information in the comments, and when I learn more about it, I'll tell you about it. Alrighty, I'm going to let you know how much Princess pays me to talk about Princess Cruises. You might notice that this is very much a Princess-centric channel. We are loving Vikings, so expect to see more from Viking. We have sailed on lots of different cruise lines. I really enjoy them all, but because Gordon and I had already sailed on Princess so many times by the time I decided to start my channel, we talk about Princess a lot. It's what I enjoy, and it's what I know inside and out. How much does Princess pay me to talk about them? They do not pay me any. They have never paid me any to do that. I don't get comp cruises. When Gordon and I go on Princess, we pay to go, just like the rest of you do. We don't get a discount. I have taken one Princess cruise that was at a travel agent, a discount. It's the one that we did round trip from Southampton that went to Iceland and to a couple of port stops in Norway and in Scotland. And it just happened to be that they had a travel agent rate. So I grabbed it and away we went. Other than that, I just want to make it really clear that what I say is completely my opinion. Nobody tells me what to say, and I think it's a really important distinction that you know that about me. You know, I received an email from someone bawling me out for saying good things about Princess Cruises. They had an experience. They'd been on lots of Princess Cruises. They were not enchanted with their last experience, and so they were not really happy with me for talking about Princess Cruises in a favorable light. And they said, you know what, Princess is paying you. They have to be paying you to talk about positive things with Princess Cruises, because we don't think that they're positive. And so this is why I'm telling you how much Princess pays me. Nobody's paying me, and nobody is comping me anything, and I just want to put that out there. And I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel. I've been thinking a lot about why I want more subscribers, and part of why I want more subscribers is so that I have more clout. If you are someone who has been around here a lot, you might notice that I can be a great cheerleader for Princess, but I can also be their toughest critic. All right, so keep that in mind. Everything I say is not positive. I don't think that every move they make is right, and I don't hesitate to say so. And the same, not in a bad way, but just talking over the way things go in the industry. I don't think that everything Norwegian does is right. That I feel like they sometimes forget what they're doing. Same with Carnival, same with Royal Caribbean. I can think of things for all the different cruise lines, as all of you can, I am sure. And as vloggers who talk about it, you have things that you're like, what is this? And you have other things that you're like, that's awesome. So I think it takes everything. And to be credible, you have to mention the good with the bad, okay? I want to have more influence for good in the cruising industry, and I just want to put good things out there, and not just about cruising, but about people and the joy we have going on a cruise together, and have just more of an impact there. And so subscribe to our channel, take a look at our group cruises, but just be aware, we earn just like a little bit. We're not to the point yet where we earn a lot of money from our YouTube channel, and I earn money from being a travel agent, and Gordon earns money because he has a job. So that's where our money comes from. So if you've got any questions about that, put that in the comments, and thank you for joining us. I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.